In this video, we're going to take a look at how you can score your students' constructed response answers so that School City can calculate their final score. So first, you're going to go up to your waffle and go to assessments so that you can see your assessment list. If this were a school or a district assessment, you would need to toggle over to the district or school tab because you will automatically land on the My Assessments tab, which would be any assessments that you yourself have created. When you find the assessment that you want to score in the list, come across the row until you see the Score Online option. So you're going to click there. You will not have the selections that I have because you only have access to your own class. And then notice once I'm looking at my list, the very first option, which is the default, is that it will allow me to score by student. You can switch it to by item, and this is my preferred way to score, and it may be yours as well. That way I will see all of a particular question for every student before I move on to the next one. So now I can come in and I can give scores to each student based upon whatever scoring system was applied at the time of the test creation. This particular question right here is worth 3 points max, so I can come in and give whatever I would like using the bubbles, and it's going to pop it up here to the top. Notice that I can also view any student notes if a student typed notes while they were taking the test, and I can copy their note to my teacher feedback if I wanted to do that. If I decide to give teacher feedback and the display item details in student portal button was selected when the test was created, then students will be able to see my feedback when they go in and review their results. So now I could toggle down to, after saving, I could toggle down to the next student and go ahead and put in point values and or feedback there as well. So I can just continue to score this entire item for each student before moving on to the next question. So I'll save, and then notice I can toggle over. There were 2 constructed response items on this test. I can toggle over to the next one, and then I'm going to see the same students. This would be your actual student names right here. My students are named a little strangely, but this would actually be the first and last name of the students in your classroom. If you would like to download student responses, you can do that over here with the download button. You can also toggle to the View Student Notes tab, and there you would see displayed in order by alphabet any notes that each student had typed. Toggling over to the Score Review tab, you can see each student's response or scores for each individual question on the test and the overall percentage that they got correct.